Alright, we are back with another card specs, where we are going to talk about a card that we have more reservations on than others. And it is called Seal Dragon Blockade. 10k, grade 3. During your turn, your opponent's units cannot intercept. It's
Why is it a triple rare, first of all? Like,
you guys didn't tell me that part.
I know it was like made back in those days where everything was kind of lame, but at the same time, when you compare this and Lion Heat to like Soul Saber Dragon and
Alfredo.
And like, and even Coco at the time, well, she wasn't good, but you could tell she could become good.
Yeah.
This is like,
This one is like, what do you really do with it, you know? It's like, I get it. They can't intercept, and if they're using 3 or 4 special intercepts, that means something. But most people don't.
Yeah, really, this is only scary to special intercepts and my deck. That's it.
Because the main gain you get from it is they will guard for 5k less that turn than they were going to originally plan to do.
They lose up to 10k forever, and the ability to like
up to 10k.
Switch in better units easily. It's
sort of, but only sort of. Because as we've seen from players, if they really wanted to change out their units, they will do it.
Yeah.
This thing's about as scary as a basket full of kittens.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure that analogy works, but
well, this is the game where kittens can't attack and kill you.
and they do. So I can definitely see why they chose to expand on this guy in particular.
Well, expanding on him, that's fine. I'm talking about the guy himself, though. It's like his newer stuff does more.
Yes.
Does more. Indeed.
It actually makes him relevant by forcing them to have a ton of grade 2s they can't use.
Which was great.
Yeah.
But I thought this guy was a double rare.
Nope, he's triple.
His reprint's a double.
That sounds more like it.
I don't know, it's just, there's something about that intercept thing that just bothers me. Like, it sounds cool at first, but then you realize, well, if they have a grade 3 front row,
yeah.
well, what? Then who cares?
That's the only thing your Vanguard does.
Like, he doesn't even have the now standardized +3 boost tacked on.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he could,
like, if he had that, he'd be a bit better.
Or even if you were just straight up 11k. At the time, if you were just an 11k that just made you unable to intercept, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, he would have been scary back then if that was a thing. But really, he's only scary to me and anyone who's using special intercepts.
Because otherwise he's 10k, so you can easily make a number on him.
Yeah, I mean, he might be, like she said, Musketeers are kind of crying because of this, and maybe Grand Blue because they like shuffling things around a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible, but then you got things like Great Nature.
It's not like you're gonna see those decks that often, you know.
Yeah, it's because when you compare it to the more, mainstream decks like The End, for example.
They have no problem just leaving their dudes there. They're good.
Yeah, in fact, that'll be the exact thing they want to do. And by playing this guy, you might actually be helping them.
Yeah, what if you're going against Royal Paladins that's using Palamedes or like Son of Palamedes and stuff? And
before we get to that, though, let me just say, don't say, well, then I'll just attack their interceptors, because then that defeats the point of his effect. Because if you're just going to kill their interceptors anyway, why don't you just do something else?
Yeah.
It's like, so you can't justify that.
He needs a second effect.
Yep, luckily he's got a second effect. It's called a cross ride.
That you won't use as a cross ride, like, ever. Because he's just so good by himself.
Poor Blockade Dragon. He will never be appreciated in his first form.
It isn't even his second final form. Yeah, I'll give him that.
Even alongside the cross ride, though, it's like, well, okay.
Yeah.
What else do?
What else do? Or heck, let's even just compare it to a lesser used deck, like say Tsukuyomi. What do you care if it kills if you can't intercept with your usually grade 3 on one side and a grade 2 on the other a whole lot? Is it that important to you?
No. It's no. Like Wallkeeper can get me sometimes, but that's because all their lanes are also simultaneously becoming 21. Like this guy doesn't even do that.
It's like this guy at best might be 20.
Yeah. Also, why is it only a Vanguard effect? If it was a rearguard effect and Vanguard
Rearguard effect would be stupid. You just keep throwing them down. You never intercept no matter what. That means you can play a good Vanguard and just have him in the corner.
Yeah.
Be some desert gunners on drugs.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would actually be good.
Yeah.
In fact, that would be actually terrifying because he'd be
might be worth checking in a lot of different
Hydro build if it were a rearguard effect.
Yeah. He'd become worth a triple rare.
It could be, because then you can put your Draconic Overlord or Goku or whatever on the Vanguard, and then say, also you can't intercept my good columns. GG.
I just made Kagura more terrifying than it actually is. Well, than it already is, blah.
That's that.
That's really all there is to say about Blockade.
His only advantage is being a flame dragon.
Yeah, his advantage is being a flame dragon. And I guess if you go to tournament sites that have people who play Grand Blues only.
Grand Blues and Musketeers.
Yeah, so if you're fighting at Team Handsome shop, then this guy is great. There you go. Well, I guess that's it for this card specs. If you guys have any ideas or cards you'd like us to talk about in this or any of the other videos, feel free to drop a comment. And we'll try to get to it as soon as we can if we have the card. Until then, this is us signing off. Bye.
Bye.